Gentlemen, 12-round championship of the world. Touch your gloves up. Good luck to both fighters.
West Coast media don't pay any attention to you and don't give you the credit you deserve.
John Brown is. Mosley is a wonderful body puncher.
Against Golden Johnson, I believe the fourth knockdown was the one that stopped the fight against Jesse James Leija last year. He's become a dedicated body puncher, and they're... Look at the hand speed. I mean, Brown has never been down in his career.
With 12 hard rounds with Angel Manfredi. This is class versus mass. The classy fighter here. He's the Porsche. He can throw the blinding combinations. He's the half-ton truck in this game. Aspects of the same kind of a fight. I don't know if he feels it's lovely right now.
Just as we suspected might be the case, Brown in the first couple of rounds often can land close to half his punches or more, the way Manfredi did in the first fight tonight against Ivan Robinson.
He's virtually stopped throwing body punches. There's just no place to do it. He'll throw some, but you know, it's like, it's like a leopard or predator against a turtle. Here's a left hook. Next fighter is Boom Boom Mancini.
That lost to Teron Millette on the undercard of Trinidad Whitaker in New York. As he tried to get into a rhythm where he could time a big shot.
Closer to Mosley.
Good left hook. Yeah, a little left hook inside by John Brown. Punch.
Maybe they should spend more time working on his punches.
That right hand down on him. But I'll tell you something, John Brown's fighting an awfully rough fight. Once he gets inside, he rides him across the ring and leans on him.
Yeah, and of course you can't fight a fighter like John Brown without worrying about headbutts. Brown not giving Shane much choice. Shane tries to stop him with the uppercut there.
So far, it's one-sided and ugly.
Brown's punch output limited. He's throwing fewer than 50 punches around, and Mosley scores with the uppercut again. Shane looks a lot better physically at his yesterday just before the weigh-in. The bones in his face, as he had peeled himself down to 135 for what he claims. Hard right hand over the top by Brown. Mosley follows with a combination. Chopping right hand by Mosley. The second one landed. Mosley chopping the right hand to Brown's head, and Brown momentarily wobbled by that punch.
Yep.
Across the top, and another. Shane Mosley's found his bread and butter punch here, and Brown tries to come back with right hands of his own.
I need a better punch. I need a better shot than you're giving me.
Well, if round 5 was the one in which John Brown was going to find his rhythm.
Early in the round, the big right hand that momentarily wobbled Brown.
John Brown just has not been able to find a way to connect. In 4 of the 5 rounds so far, has landed in the last round, the 5th. Now we reach the 6th of a scheduled 12. Flush right hands. Brown just pushing and wrestling, and now going to the body. go the distance.
His toughness, his willingness to mix it. Hope that something happens in the fight, that maybe Mosley wears down, that maybe a big punch lands.
The last 2 rounds, Malcolm Perkins has moved out of the ring, across the top. Comes at him like a strong safety busting up a sweep. As long as they don't wire its mouth shut again.
Tools of the trade. Frustrated that it isn't there for him here. This is a survival battle in which
2 years of fighting every fight on the East Coast. Obviously, an uppercut would do the damage necessary to break the fight open for Mosley, but he hasn't thrown as many uppercuts.
Complete shutout for Shane Mosley so far. But Jim, I tell you something. In that 7th round, Shane Mosley didn't throw a lot of right hands.
Here comes the uppercut again. Some uppercuts too. Uppercut with the right hand landed flush.
easy enough for him to say.
Another hard right hand by Mosley turns Brown's head. And Brown stops punching as Mosley goes to work. Right hand's hurting John Brown. Brown's face becoming a bloody mask. Shane Mosley's best round so far.
Look at me. Okay.
And the doctor tells Pat Russell to stop it, and Shane Mosley gets his TKO.
And I think that's a really good stoppage because he was starting to take a terrible beating. There was no way he could win this fight. He hadn't shown that he could hurt Shane Mosley.
That's why we do it.
And here's the replay of Mosley whacking away at Brown with a kitchen sink assortment of punches in the 8th round. Uppercuts, left hooks, right crosses, over and over and over. Because of Brown's extraordinarily strong legs, his will and pride, the fact that he's never been knocked down before, he was able to stay on his feet to take all of this punishment. But you could well envision the way Brown was going to look at the end of the bout if it were allowed to go another 4 rounds.
Your winner and still the undefeated IBF lightweight champion of the world, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Pizza out of the house, baby. Okay. All my family, friends at home, and here today at Fastest Springs.